guys, Professor James Jones. I'd like to talk to you about striking and a platform to strike from. It's so important to have a good striking game. I've been striking for a lot of years, most of my life. Jiu-Jitsu is my number one, but all-round martial arts is very important. But I like to use my striking. I can go strike, box, kickbox, either. I like to use my striking to enter the clinch so I can get hands on and use your jiu-jitsu, use your control once you get hands on people. But you've got to have the confidence to get in, the confidence to get in to control somebody. And if you don't understand striking and you're worried about hits, because 99.9% of fights are going to start standing up, and if you want to use your jiu-jitsu or your clinch to control that person, then you are going to have to go through gunfire to get in. And statistically, people are going to be throwing at your head. So it's very important. There's three ranges in a fight: the outside range, the mid range, and the clinch range. If I was here, tight to mid, which is your close quarter strikes, and your outside for your long range punches. Before we go any further with the striking, I would like to set a platform, and the number one platform is balance. Without balance, you don't have anything. You're all over the place. I trip in my legs here, moving around, and the reason I've chosen to film it outdoors, because if you look around on the floor, it's very uneven. Of course, this goes for inside the dojo and inside the gym also, but out here is a little bit more realistic, where it's slippery and it's uneven, it's got potholes. So the first thing I'd like to discuss is balance. Now, balance for striking, of course, but balance for what we need to move forward and get hands on that person. So my best description is this. I want to go for a natural balance. I have my clients stand side by side to where they feel pretty comfortable. If someone stands like this and say, I'm in balance, you push them on the shoulder, they'll go to only naturally where they need to go. They won't overgo to a balance and they won't under. Okay, so having a base balance is here. And a good description I say to clients is this. Think about basketball. Okay, so I have a ball and my partner wants to stop me from getting past them. Think basketball. That person, as I move around, will not do this. They could do this, but they're out of balance. You'll see this. This balance, this is a natural balance. In any human mind, this is balance. So that's what we want to work with. The only difference is now I go from my stance, my balance, I drop one leg forward and one leg back. And the one that's at the back, my rear heel, is up. Always up. I like to think of it like sprinting. I wouldn't start a running race like this with a flat back foot, because I'm at a disadvantage. I have nowhere to push. I can't push off that back foot. So my rear heel's up, so I can push forward off that back foot. I want to make sure all the time my rear heel is up, because this is where my pressure comes from. This is where all my power and all my movement comes from. Do my arms have something to play with it? Yes, at the very end. The shoulders for sure, the hips, but it starts down here. A good example is if I was to push a car, put my hand on the boot and push. And I'd always push off the floor. I wouldn't go to the car and be here. She wouldn't have any push. So always, now I drop my leg back, and it can be my left leg forward or it can be my right leg forward. That's up to you depending on your preference. I like to put my left leg forward. My hips will stay square, my rear heel will be up, and I'll be in this position. And I'm going to keep the same balance we worked with before as I move around. Backwards, forwards, left, right. 360-degree movement is imperative for me to have when I'm making my move standing up.